the first, as I said, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is. I'm pretty sure it's the first time we've seen a Visage, unless something's happened overnight whilst I was sleeping. But yeah, burning Visage. I mean that hero combination, that itself, maybe in the Chinese scene and in some of the Chinese tournaments and such online, DPL that Vici Gaming and I'd imagine maybe they've been able to see this, but this is really quite something.
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised that Burning playing the Visage.
You would have thought what HYM.
Yeah, generally HYM plays a little bit more technically challenging heroes.
Yeah,
like
he plays like the Earth Spirit.
The Phoenix, Earth Spirit, that kind of stuff, and Burning's generally playing like Venge or Witch Doctor. So I'm surprised they make that swap. I guess they're pretty confident
for battle.
On the play with the first triple kill. I'm gonna say Burning. Visage is actually a very strong triple hero.
Yeah, I guess the solar assumption nukes.
4 second cooldown, man. It's
You know what? I'm gonna jump ship. Yep. Burning. Highest net worth at the end of the game. I think VG are gonna have this, so I've got to go with the Ursa. I think N's gonna go crazy.
Okay.
And he's such a good farmer as well. See games like obviously he's gonna be a very different style.
So you're gonna read the VCR victory here.
I'm gonna read the VCR victory here. Okay. First barracks kill. I mean the push obviously is there with Vici Gaming. Will they be able to get far enough to get our axe? I don't know. The counter push seems really good from VGR. I'm gonna have to go up with VGR.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. I'm gonna say Vici's gonna be the one that's really pushing past
this could be, it's something different. Something that we're, the Drow Visage coming back in the China scene. I mean, this was something that we saw a lot, mainly from kind of CIS sides, wasn't it? I mean, was this always something that in the past has been a bit of China?
No, not really. Not really.
More European thing.
More European, NA kind of thing. And I'm just gonna say, the end screen cap of this game is not gonna be close. It will look like a stomp. Because either Vici is going to push down VCR in maybe 20 minutes, or this is going to drag out to a 40-minute game where VCR wins. So here we go, we're going to see that rune fight. Witch Doctor is pretty good here.
Okay, let's see what goes on. The cask is going to bounce. Arrow flies through, won't connect onto anyone. So VGR finds a place to get the rune. Question is, does VG want to try and chase down for a kill? It doesn't look like they're going to have the opportunity to. They're looking at Yang, but Yang, he'll be able to walk it off. So.
Oh, that's a huge win. To get the rune. Force ROTK to get gut. I love one.
That's always a.
So you don't have Anger, you don't have Kraken. He's got the Iron Talon.
He wants to go jungle as well. And I mean, again, it's not great in the jungle. Level.
You got some creeps, man.
Just one creep, that's it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fine as well.
Yeah, this is going to put a bit of slow down to ROTK. And also, and I got the other bounty, and so both bounty runes DGR.
Well, it's a great start here for the Reborn squad. HYM is doing some next level backstab here, looking for a Courier Rex, or maybe just warding down the Ancients. Not exactly sure about the rotation.
Yeah, let's see what it's up to, if it is going to be. But at the same time, VGR's line, they're not really the best Ancient clearing team, so I guess it's unlikely they're going to be really prioritizing stacks themselves. Maybe
he's looking for the Darkseer, who is
could be, yeah.
Who's jungling right now, hanging out.
Yeah, that's true. Interesting lane decision here. Yeah, Yang straight to the jungle, and by the looks of it, FY on the auto time, he's heading towards that top lane. Let's maybe see if he gets some XP in. Yeah, H1 just comes into mid lane, gives Mikasa a bit of a whack, but well, Mikasa shoots him in the back right in return. And the mid lane matchup at the moment, slight edge for CTY, 7 for 2 against the 4 for 0. Do you expect this lane to be a lane where the Storm does quite well?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Even the one without the Drow, I think it's still favor. With the Drow especially, it's going to be very strong favor. FY, run away here from a Gush, as well as a couple of clips. He'll be fine.
Yeah, plant the tree, Tango. He's going to be... I mean, this is something to know as well. So the Burning Visage, I mean, this is a hero that used to pick, was it? To work off the fact that you're going to trial this situation. So you get stacks up, you can use the soul assumption to max potential. But you're not going to have the offlaner in this lane. So what does this Visage achieve in the early?
Pretty much not. His goal essentially is going to get to level 6. There's, you talk about Visage's pick for the tri lane. The second reason he's picked is just to get to level 6 and get the push like Drow Ranger, which is the predominant reason that we see him pick here. So his goal is to get to level 6. You see him doing a couple of stacks, a couple pulls, and once the 6 is coming, he is going to just push. He also farms quite quickly for support hero because of how many towers you get, how many kills you get with your soul assumption. So he will get things like Medallion of Courage, he'll get the Agam Scepter quite early, and then Triple Birds obviously is so good with the Drow Ranger.
Do you finish off the Solar Crest before the Axe?
Depends on how you... Yeah, you know, against Ursa, having the mischance on whoever you're protecting might be a pretty good idea. So we'll see how ahead he feels his team's at, and then whether he could afford getting the solo.
Oh, bit of a walk around here, F1. It's going to drop the hammer onto HYM. And HYM is going to beat him back off. How's RTK's jungling going? He's killed himself, just getting back to base, picks up infused raindrops and the boots as well. He's managed to find his way to level 3, so he's got a better shape in the jungling terms. Darkseer, Yang, level 4, now coming into the top lane. Get some of that lane XP, other than in the jungle. But FY has been walking around a lot, and he's still just sitting at the level 1 on this Elder Titan, so he's going to have to try and find a level somewhere here.
Yeah, so right now, even though nothing is really looking like it's happening, I gotta say the Vici argument is really coming to fruition. Because right now, Vici should be winning every single lane because of the drop.
Yeah, this plum lane. That's pretty fun. That's a good sign, especially when it is well. He's shown us some spectacular performances on these kind of safe levels. When we get to start in what mid lane?
Well, there's the lane victory.
Okay, yeah, CT1 money towards top for Yang. You get checked with him, but unable.
Just a strip, still low kill. He didn't have level 6 either, so I guess, you know, Mikasa maybe
was hanging around on low health. Yes.
I guess he leaped in for it, maybe he leaped away, whatever the case is.
Maybe underestimated the 3% open.
Yeah. CTY going for more or less an unorthodox build. He has that single point into Electric Vortex. Normally you don't, you know, get simply because of the delay for other levels farm. CTY jumping a little bit up.
He's got only got one tank. Doesn't need to be a big areas to secure the siege creep. But yeah, Mikasa shaking up a little bit there in the mid lane, and the CS as well. It's just gone from strength to strength for CTY. This is a great opening from in the mid. 31 of them against 18 for 1. And the fact up that first blood. If this is an ideal start for a Storm, for sure, no doubt about that.
No, you and I were still down to this pick somewhat, and most of the time that I do see CTY ramping completely at control. We'll kind of have to keep a closer eye on Bloodstone timing and whatnot.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ends as well. 2k gold saved up. Does he just go for a straight out link, or do you still have to get the phases search before that? Or if you have the gold, do you just go all in and pick that purchase up?
Well, I think if you want to phase, he would have gone it by now. So it makes sense you want to go link. He is most to actually kill a Drow Ranger. You know, this early in the game, he pretty much could kill everybody on Vici apart from this one. You will just start to kill right now, like into the secret shop, pick up a blink, and just go on the Witch Doctor.
F1's managed to pick up himself a few levels as well, rotating around. He's now 3 on the Elder Titan. Still top, you know, Burning's Visage. He's been clearing out this camp, trying to find what he can. He's reaching halfway through level 4.
Oh, I like the Ursa rotation. He went into the side shop. Bought a TP, salved up, and I think they're gonna smoke up here as well. And that Drow, well, she's gonna die unless she gets her out of there right now.
There we go. And he's gonna be ready to die. The blink and the ultimate. Here we go. Surge forward, straight in. 1, 2, 3. Give it a pause to be able to find yourself the kill. And picks up the Drow Ranger. It'll be a reaction from Vici to Shrew Burning. TP's cancelled from the rest of the side.
Oh, they're gonna die.
Be careful. Yeah, he's gonna try for the TP out. Can he get himself away? Yeah, no vacuum at the moment. Skilled by Yang. So the Vici is okay. But nonetheless, as you said, yeah, great rotation from Vici. I feel like we see a lot of Chinese teams do this with the causes. It's just they are like that level 6, immediately looking for some action across the map. They very seldom just stay in the lane after hitting 6. They're ready to use their hit to the potential.
Yeah, you see that a lot most here terribly.
Yeah.
Gain them emphasis and then push the power off of it, but a little bit different here with the Ursa. But I think the job is accomplished, right? You make sure you shut down the Drow, and so far they are doing just that. So this Ursa pick, at least for now, has been working extremely well. I don't think Drow Ranger has really done much. It helped the mid lane win very, very hard. But apart from that, I think VTR is really happy with the positioning in this game.
Burning around, drops down a deep wall towards the lane. CTY is a reaction bottom. RTK's there as well, and he does have the Ravage. They were going to try and set something up. Only FY on his Elder Titan down here at the moment. Same time towards the mid lane. HYM's be looking for the farm. DDC in position, so Zend on the sidelines. HYM's got to be careful in case they do to jump in with this Ursa. And he will be.
If you go to Dire Vision right now, you're very, very scared because you don't see Ursa on the map. So for example, the bottom dive that they're thinking of picking, they could jump in and perhaps get a kill, but if they lose the Storm as a result, that is no good. And now shows up on the mid lane. So Vici, at least momentarily, will feel power to make something happen.
They set up something with the Moonlight Shadow. Moving immediately into position.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
FY getting himself out mid lane. It's just to kind of look for the bait and siding the shadows. And yeah, at the least this gets FY out safely and allows Vici to keep their position in the mid lane. The Vici Gaming, they've kind of been all over the place. They headed down bottom, looked for some kind of action, just didn't find it. And CTY is now trying to return. Just to be careful a little bit. And not the control to with the Storm Spirit. CTY zips out. Vici Gang putting on the pressure down bottom, running, closing in on his level 6.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Starlight just facing up with Yang.
Is under
Let's have a look at the net worth for the moment. As we can see, things have been going well for VGR in the beginning stage. They've not been going bad for VG, but it's just going to be the trust that VG has. That things need to be going a little bit better, you feel?
Yeah, they definitely do. And it's so disruptive for Vici to actually lose these outer towers. Because they're going to open the Roshan to the Ursa as well.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Vici, they have a lot of things that can distract Ursa on the bottom here. Looks not burning, but with a quick great shield. Looks like they might actually even turn around here against N. Arrow not going to actually keep on anything, but N's trying to run away. The Ravage will come.
They have got backup to game and repull for N. Is the damage reduction going to be enough? CTY is coming in, he's looking for turns in the tree line, and he will find it. They'll take down N, bring in Castle with the Vortex as well. He's already used his lead. There'll be a quarter break trying to put time for the Mirana, but surely he's still going to go down. The class bounces come out. Vici Gaming find themselves as second on top of the tab. So there we have it. Maybe end just going a little bit too gun-ho on the Ursa as Vici Reborn a quick chat with Rav.
Yeah, he really relied on his ultimate to keep himself alive, but Enrage doesn't really last that long. And Vici has a lot of ways to keep up with Great Chill, with the Storm Spirit, with the Gush and whatnot. And yeah, great pick here by Vici Gaming to slow down the Ursa. And all the meantime, Drought Ranger was just free farming. So they definitely needed that covering. Drought Ranger, I imagine his first item of choice was something like a Dragon Lance. Just give him the stats and whatnot, but he's saving up a ton of gold. Is this going to be like a blink dagger first with Drought Ranger to...
Yeah, this certainly is interesting to see. Yeah, saw that.
Because normally if you go Dragon Lance, you'll buy the two, you know, the better of this right now to give your team more agility or more damage. So, given the fact that he's been saving this long, I think he just want to blink away from the Ursa. He sees the big bad bear coming.
Certainly could be the case. So he's just, yeah, so over 100 gold away from it. Meanwhile, over on the side of PGR, yeah, now has the mechanism completed. So a little bit ready to take on these fights. Vici Gaming do go for pushes. VGR, however, grouping up towards the mid. Mixer's got the Moonlight Shadow if they want to use it. They're gonna choose to use the smoke first.
VGR right now, they want to look for a pick into Roshan.
Yeah.
That's their goal.
I mean, could they just straight into Roshan?
They're thinking about
a kill?
No, apparently not. They're going to go straight into it. You know what? Ravage is down for about 30 more seconds. They feel the power to do so. The Gan comes out, but it doesn't scan into Roshan, so...
Oh, DDC comes low. Don't do it, DDC.
Oh, okay, he's in there still.
They're fine, yeah. No one put their heads out of the pit.
The birds are coming.
Alright, yeah. The G's up. Now the question is, what can Vici Gaming do to respond to this one? Still not, no Ravage for 15 seconds. The first trying to disrupt Vici Gaming Reborn's attempt.
Not like that.
Oh, come on. I know. Not like this. Alright, okay, we're good. Nothing's happening yet. Yeah, that is the start of the fight. Yang coming forward, back in monster 2.
They got Ravage now.
They're still trying to create space for N to finish. He's back in. But when he presents the shot to Paladin, they're going on okay. The jump on it. Down. They've lost the Ursa. And the cannon drops up to down as well. And down to the Ravage comes out. It does nothing. This is because Vici Gaming already cleaning up this fight. CTY with a double down. He takes down another. They'll be fighting back from the Mirana. He did going down on the side of Vici Gaming due to a very nice Ursa split from Vici.
I don't know what that Ravage is about.
That was, that was not the...
He runs right in, he got the two birds helping him out, and then dive back.
Mikasa!
Blew the man down!
What was that? Brought back, walks into the pit. CTY is just like, hello, on the double Storm Spirit. And there's birds as well. I think he just had a brain fart, Mikasa.
Alright, I'm not gonna say that was a great play, but from his perspective, they brought Roshan really, and he was afraid that Vici's gonna get it. So they're like, hey, well, we need buyback and prevent this from happening. Vici like, okay, thanks for your kill. Go take those.
That was not the play there for Miranda. That's really going to set him back enough. I mean, look at Miranda. Was doing all right at the start, but now straight down the board in network.
And remember what I said about the case? Oh, yeah. It's up to you until get that action. Oh, the roll shot he was worried about happening right now. There is no buy for him to back them up.
Oh, hello. Good one. And looking himself away. Yeah, still forget about going into this Roche. And VGR, they are ready to give it another attempt. Heading back over into the pit for the birds. I mean, the burning birds are
so annoying.
They're so annoying, yeah.
Yeah.
They've been so much to disrupt this Roche attempt.
Right,
the Vici birds.
For the Adam checkup, we got the Sylar picking up. Back for Dragonlance.
So. Oh, you go for the Dragonlance. Okay.
Looks like the mechanism being picked up right now as well. I think the Dire team is thinking about smoking around here. Speaking of smoke, Vici pops their own smoke. They need to open spy with an immediate kill.
Yeah, and you jump and just takes one out of it. And here we have him, Martin. Not burning the arrow as well, yeah. Oh, and the time into matters. Pass and step forward. Immediately counteracted by the cold race. So when he's going to be fine, so hit the 3-man first. Don't want to make that first. To control first. To kind of reach the way CTY brings the back. Sylar hits the side of the end. HY happening as well. They need to kill upstairs to see why. He's going to get out of the fight, but needing the burning bird. The Vici birds return. They have to get in a few seconds. Paralyzed, but he's still another bird. Get the gun off. And the second one off the micro from Birdie. It's beautiful. The body kill. McCaster jumping in with a starfall, trying to turn it. Prime out of mana. Now he's in the hell. They've lost Doctor as well. And this time, McCaster will be the reigning victor at this point. But again, it's a bloody battle for both sides of these multiple heroes. I say though, perhaps Burning Visage is looking pretty good. The bird micro is real.
Oh, to be fair, he did die that fight, so all he had to do was...
He was just looking at the birds.
Yeah, so let's not give him too credit.
2 units, not 3.
Yeah. Vici King, that was a 3-for-3 trade, and I think Dina trade does favor Vici and not Vici. Because you can see how desperate Vici is playing. They're diving behind the tier 1, and they initiated a fight with the kill on Brain.
Yeah.
And they hit the Echo Stomp plus with the curse, and they did the evening. So I cannot imagine Vici gets jumped day 1. Vici is win those fights. You have to apologize because right now he's seeing the Vici and Vici.
It's very confusing.
Maybe it's Vici and Reborn.
Reborn. We'll just Reborn for the board.
Yeah. So,
it's a bit of a mouth.
Yeah, if Vici gets the jump that one, Reborn is in bigger trouble.
And Roshan still stands. I think Roshan's the real winner here.
Oh sure, he's just taunting everybody. Like, come at me, guys.
Let's look at this point as well. Both teams realizing, alright, let's settle down. Let's just try and keep some farm up cores. They've returned back to lanes. As well, one thing, you know, CT Storm Spirit, he's been playing fights absolutely perfect. He's 5-4 on the Storm. He's going to have a good time on the Bloodstone. And he's well ahead of the... And he's double dashes come out his backside. He's just picked up another one.
Yeah, this is a good draft for Storm. I mean, if you look at the Reborn lineup, they really blocking.
Absolutely.
You know, curse into an arrow, I guess, clap.
Too reliable.
Yeah, all these things he kind of danced around, so...
It's the Witch's Curse, as you said. You gotta look to set up and follow through stuff.
The only time that he should be really dying this game is CTY pull as CTY, and
yeah.
Hopefully he will have that control and it'll be okay. We're kind of in the low here, and I think every time the game goes down, it should, at least for the next 10 minutes, favor the Drow Ranger. Because you do have to keep that Ursa that's just not... And Miranda with a dieback is not a quick farm.
No, he's starting to climb the back up ranks, McCaster. He's certainly did himself down quite a bit. Yeah, about halfway through rooms at the moment. So maybe kind of around 20-ish minutes. Which is, you know, the end of the world for VGR. They're still holding in, and the lead, it's getting only for 1k. And as we said in the draft, you know, with the kind of lineup you picked up this match, you probably were hoping for a bit more of a convincing lead at this stage of the game. I think we're very happy with the CTYs have a great game. 17 said 504. He's now got the bloodstone done.
Yep. Well, they are gonna look for a good hero. Say that's 4. She does not have to blink yet, but see if you could basically walk in and get Ravage off. Storms are also part of that gank part. They see Mikasa. I think if they could choose one person to kill, it's gotta be the Mirana.
If you can slow down this man's axe, this is just a huge way off your shoulders.
Well, they did see Ursa just walk that observer. It's gonna be close.
Mikasa. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, DDC. Yeah, he's still on the pay for his crime. Tries to come across. Oh! Yeah, not going to save him from the soul assumption nuke. Very nicely done there by VG. They do find the pick off and immediately pings towards the Roshan pit. So one hero down. VG Gaming. See if they do try for Roche. Also, they're going to give it their best shot, but I'm sure VG are there. You know, 20 seconds Wyvern's back up. So probably there's going to be something to get over it.
Yes, and it's so hard to do both against Elder Titan. Because the spirit kind of tough to run. Here's the spirit.
Actually, this is incredible. Yeah, he's got to stomp straight up.
Stop. Oh, it's going to stop pretty late.
They're giving up on it. They're too quick. The Drow doing wonders for Vici Gaming. And Reborn, yeah, they've just got to let one go. So they get the age that they're after. And obviously, yes, CTY as well. So this is arguably one of the best carriers of the game at this stage. 19 minutes in a store. This is brilliant for CTY.
Interesting to see Burning skipping the medallion altogether.
Straight.
Yeah, straight. CGI so well with damage output, but I guess they're looking at it as more kind of a macro level game. The bird proved to be extremely annoying, so why not get one life for total?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Top lane, caster. Now just one gauge short of his Aghanims. And for Sylar, Shadowblade will be the pick. So to get towards CGR supports invest in that detection and limit the chances of being able to just jump in and solo the Drow Ranger unless he's got some kind of detecting backup.
You know, normally if you tell me that, hey, he's got a Drow draft and they only push one tower in 20 minutes, and having watching this game, I'll be like, oh man, and they lost that game for sure.
So what's keeping them in?
They're just out farming, out fighting. Because back at the Roshan fight, they have the Aegis, so they're basically playing a farm with Drow Ranger, and they're just farming the enemy team. It's very helpful that the enemy team can carry that Ursa, which doesn't really scale well without kills. I mean, Ursa it's a big melee creep if you think about it. If he's hitting us, so right now.
Lane, the caster man at the moment we're talking about, he's dead again. Did manage to spend his gold though. Picks up the 2 posts.
Storm, they keep jump.
Moving in for more. Why? He to be the one to go down and another siege. Yeah, they've set the kills.
Yeah, this is the push, right? That and get a 1. It's most likely going to get a tier 2 as well. Winter Wyvern coming into trying to do what he can with the Splinter Blast, which is maxed out by now, but I don't think Vici actually cares.
Yeah, and with the Bling Dagger now up on ROTK, they've got everything ready for the fight. Ravage is up, Death Ward's there as well. It's a very hard fight for VGR to come into, so they're doing exactly what they need to. You know, they're ignoring it for the time being. En's pushing up top, Yang's split pushing bottom. But as you said, VG Gaming, they're finding themselves a tier 2, and this is, the draft work is perfect. Top lane, CTY, and the thing that wants to end, they've got a Moonlight Shadow. Does CTY have the detection? He doesn't, unfortunately. Nonetheless, already using the Vortex. Wouldn't have been able to hold back that Ursa from seeping away. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we're seeing if Reborn can find something on the back of it. Arrow's going to be duped out by HYM. Caster's going to continue with the chase. The stomp will connect. Can they save this man? Yeah! Silence doesn't mechanic. Again, it's too far. The Greaves, the Contemplation will come in behind TK with a 4-man Ravage. Death Force laid down, punching into Yang, but he's vacuum cancels, so therefore it's starting to serve first time. But CTY flies through, takes down the caster. They'll look to DDC in the sidelines as well. The mainstream pop is not going to be enough to keep him alive as the birds. ROTK chases him down. They find themselves another. They did manage to pop the Storm Spirit. CTY needed a more than fine with that. Gives him a new 4-man. But FY managing to deny himself to the neutral creeps. But nonetheless, again, Vici Gaming coming on top of these fights, and CTY getting richer and richer as he starts to build towards the Orchid.
Mikasa seems to be on a very different page from the rest of VCR. He's generally like more ahead than the rest of the team. We're going to see a Winter Wyvern 5 back.
That was the right one as well. And just looking for some kind of cleanup potential, but the follow's just not good enough. It was a flashy wall, but not a wall that's going to cause too many issues for Vici Gaming. At the least, Reborn are able to stop the push.
Yeah. They were essentially stopping the bleeding because the wound is still very gaping and still there. If you look over to CTY, we're going to see him getting the Orchid relatively soon. Drow Ranger, apart from the first death, remember the smoke that they went up with the Ursa to get a gank on him, has not died since. Has picked up the Shadow Blade, which is going to give Ursa more and more trouble as the game goes on. And speaking of that Ursa, he's running away from 1v1 fights now. Ursa should never be in a situation where he has to run away from a 1v1 fight. I do believe VCR had this kind of counter to the Dota lineup, and this draft has really failed them.
And then we have it as well, another unfortunate action there from VGR coming around with this mud, immediately dispelled by CT1 and sits himself up. So unable to find anything there with that rotation. So he's picking up the gold as well. 2.5k on top of Shadow Blade as he sits there just beneath CT1 on the board. And Burn, now 23 minutes in, has got that Agathis done on Visage.
So I think we're looking into a tutorial of thinking how VCR could make a comeback and win the game. And honestly, I think the game is beyond their control. Like, they need Vici to actually help them by making a couple mistakes. Whether that's CTY jumping in over aggressive into the hand of Reborn, whether it's RTK whipping a Ravage, whether it goes out farming by himself and gets picked by a smoke gank. They need something pretty drastic. Stake from Vici to make a comeback. In a straight up fight, I don't see Vici losing to Reborn here.
CTY, as we're saying, yeah, very close to having the Orchid done. And there's, once he's picked that up, who's he looking to zip onto in these team fights to control first? Is it one of these backline supports? Are you looking for DDC to make sure the save isn't there for the side?
DDC's target number 1 in a gank. An actual team fight may be the Darkseer, simply because he has so much counterplay potential.
But he does have the Greaves though.
He does. Yeah. But if you just force him to right at the beginning of the fight, I think you're okay with that for an Orchid, because you could just jump back out. Also, Elder Titan is a pretty good target to go on. There's not going to be a shortage of here.
Top tower is under attack.
Good. So back Greaves, our TK's now picked the zone over on the Tidehunter, so he's looking in very good fighting shape. I mean, Burning, with the Academics done on the Visage, is there, does he go back for the Medallion? Is there any reason not to, or does he start picking up Aura? What's the build now for the Visage?
I still think that Solar Crest is quite good against the Ursa, but maybe building against Ursa is not even the priority anymore, because I think the most dangerous hero right now for VCR is actually Mirana. So maybe you build to counter her, whether it's picking up a Glimmer Cape to protect your team, maybe a hood into a pipe so you can push better. I think there's definitely a lot of possibility here for Vici. They're getting into luxury territory. They already have everything that they need to win the game.
CTY can find a nice pick up with this as well. He's just, backseated himself an Impi's Rune. Okay, so he's not going to look for anything with it. Dispose it immediately. But he just has that Orchid done now. So VGR have got to be very careful with their positioning. As you can see at the moment, they are just keeping themselves together as 5, making sure that the pick-off potential isn't there for the side of Vici Gaming. So I like with the BKB done as well. So he himself is in a lot better fighting shape. I mean, this has got to be good news. Just the whole looking at Sylar, the fact that you're running a Drow lineup against this draft of VGR, and he's only died the once this game.
Correct. And he's probably not going to die much more, simply because he has Shadow Blade and BKB. We're going to see a 4-man smoke gank showing the Storm on the bottom here. I think Reborn understands that there's good reasons for them to not leave the base.
Radiant structures
I say that though.
Fortified. Radiant's bottom
finds Yang.
Yeah. For the silence, RTK just as well as Ravage comes through onto 3. It's not going to be any follow-up this time, because then he just turns it once, takes down H1 out of this one. Now he's going to move in for more, but what's on the back line? Storm zipping in, playing around for the stop. And it's the two has to zip himself out of this one. And moving towards TCI, still juking it out, playing around for the team. They will finish off DDC. Can they actually get themselves anything else here? RTK being focused. CY tries to come in for the save. The silence doesn't work, but there's the follow-through arrow to stop. Onto CY. Can they kill this? I don't know. Johnny Slam is too much, but CTY, he's gone down. He will manage to get off the Bloodstone deny. And they found two from VGR, but this time Vici Gaming having the more casualties, 3 dead. So a good help for Vici Gaming, and CTY going down, never really the dream, but at the least he does deny, of course, that goal going away from his kill streak because of the Bloodstone.
That was such a 3-2-2. Yeah. You're so far ahead. All you need to do is group up and push. They took a team fight in a very awkward spot. It's a 2-3 in favor of VGR, and Vici gave away the gem. They bought the gem to make that play. We do see a huge jump coming in here against and we'll go down on the result here.
CTY just absolutely no killing. He's on point every time with these hips.
But in the matter of about 1 minute, I think Vici lost about net worth-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, the goal graph doesn't really do justice in terms of how big of a lead they gave away. Because right now, Vici is playing a very momentum draft and just gave away a whole bunch of kills and the gem. So I think Reborn's right back in this game, despite the fact that they're not really farming that well. They're not really fighting that well.
Vici Gaming, obviously, Vici Gaming are going to get the Aegis again by most of those. So this is good. This kind of restabilizes it for them. They may have lost that fight, by an extra kill, but now they've got the Aegis back on CT. Well, it says CT. It's not picked up yet. I'm sure we'll be back in for that. Yeah, but he's like, come on, man. There we go.
Do you remember that game in 9?
Yep, where they didn't pick up the cheese.
No, he didn't pick up the Aegis.
Oh, the Aegis
he was playing Ursa.
Was it CTY again?
CTY.
Oh man, it's the same man, yeah.
He went to the Roshan pit, killed it as Ursa, and just walked off. And I remember like the cast were just like, oh, he's saving it for a time. You know?
Then okay, this has gone on for quite a long time now.
And the post-game interview, we asked him, he's like, oh, I just forgot.
They did go on to win that game, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Imagine if they lost it. We would just be like, oh, CTY. Looks like he's going to go for a
Lincolns?
Okay.
Do you think?
What is he blocking?
Actually, well, Winter's Curse, as we talked about, the one big lockdown. You know what I mean? If he gets himself for Lincoln, suddenly...
That's literally the only thing that's blocking it, though. Because you don't block arrow with it either.
No. Yeah, it'd just be the Winter's Curse. I mean, I guess it has to be. There's...
What else is it blocking?
It's not Refresher Storm. Battle Fury Storm, no. Lotus Sword Storm, unlikely, yeah. It's gotta be Lincoln. Lincoln's, yeah. But no, it's... I mean, this game, I guess, if you're going for a defensive item, if you look at what BKB, Lincolns, Yules, there's not really any silences. You don't really need the BKB. You're gonna go for the Lincolns.
I mean, Hex is always a strong alternative, right? If you want to be more offensive.
I guess you want to be aggressive, yeah. That's true. But I guess at the same time, he feels at this moment with your kid, well, he was able to kill the Ursa. Well, now with the BKBs coming out, it's going to get harder for him to get away with those plays.
For sure, yeah.
We'll see. Oh, jump in. Hello. Goodbye. HYM. Chop down in a few swipes from end. Sylar. He's going to go for this. And GTI pulling through as well. Oh, and it's kept alive for the corner brace. He's going to live through this initial initiation. Now the Winter's Curse in return. Trying to jump in. Sylar shooting it when they say no. He made the first, but it's enough for CTY to get himself out of here. He is out of mana though, so they can't fight back into this one with the Storm Prayer. The captain jumps in. At the same time, DDC being focused by burning these birds. Burning TK. Starting to back up. That's where it comes through. Doesn't quite reach RTK CTY. Oh, hang on. He's ready to go back in. Oh, he's out of the meta. Well, the coverage found it. The loser RTK. CTY trying to play around Yang, but again, the stomp's there. The arrow from Mikasa following through, but the cover damage to bring out CTY doesn't look like it. And in fact, CTY and the Burning Birds are just chasing Vici Gaming Reborn out of this whole engagement. Sylar trying to close the gap with the Shift Blade. They're moving up to tier 1s. Looks like that will be settling down now for VGR.
Well, end of the day, it's a one-for-one trade, but again, Vici is so much more ahead than Arrow. Oh,
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He's got no respect. He's like, I can outplay this, no problem. Every time I watch CTY play, I'm on the edge of my seat. For the wrong reasons, really. But,
a bit of a mana.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's racking up the gold. He can pick up that ultimate all for that Lincolns. And I was Burning God coming out. Yeah, he did go for the medallion. Picks up a Ghost Scepter as well. So very nice against the Sursa, who does have a bit of money. Could go for the Diffusal Blade next if End wants. Do you think that is going to be the case with Ghost Scepters potentially coming out from VG, or does he just look elsewhere for more lockdowns? As he himself just try and work for the Abyssal Blade to look for another source to take down CT1?
You know, Ghost Scepter is a great idea. You mentioned the Vici getting Ghost Scepter. You can break that Linken's, I guess, on the Storm if you want. But maybe a straight up Basher is not too bad either.
Okay.
Because CT-wise, I mean, there's nothing that can actually help him if he gets straight up bashed. It just is more about whether he's thinking about building offensive or defensive. He could pick up a defensive item like a Vlad's for the team as well if he wants. I personally like the Basher, but he does have that Morbid mask, just kind of hanging out.
Lincoln's fear. CTY. Overall net worth difference still favouring the side of Vici Gaming. And they have taken tier 1s, tier 2s in every lane apart from the top. And CTY gives that boost, comes in onto end. The call embrace reaction will be there.
Oh, curse. Oh,
alright. A little bit unfortunate that was a bit. Oh! He's got a bit of mana to work with here, and he does have the Burning Birds to come down with the stomps if he needs something else to back him up. So yeah, a little bit of unfortunate use of the Windsor Skills. I just didn't do an item check. He's only just picked up the Lincoln. Didn't know that CTY has it. But they know now for sure. Though.
Yeah. And I think in that engagement, we've seen why he needed to pick up the Lincolns. Even though it only blocks the one spell guarantees his death, right? Because we do see the curse, and then it leads into easy arrow, and there's no way he survives throughout. You know, the stun duration of the arrow.
Yeah.
So Ursa does go back to pick up that Diffuse Blade. Now they have an answer to that Lincoln pretty easily.
And I guess one thing that's nice as well, even though you're unable to do damage yourself to the target, I guess you can still start to stack up the Fury swipes, you know what I mean? So when he then comes out, you're going to already have some extra bonus damage to smack him with.
For sure.
Yeah.
The other nice thing that N could do is to get rid of the Orchid debuff on his allies or on himself.
Yeah, that's true. With the Diffusal.
Well, you know, the momentum that Vici really had and the lead that they had is really kind of going away. Interesting choice here by Mirana. I think he's looking to basically use into an arrow hit against the Storm.
Okay.
I would personally favor something like Vice purchase, because you're the blink already built in, and if you're looking for blink hex is probably as good as it gets really in the game of Dota.
I mean, I guess it's also good against the Storm's Orchid, you know, to save yourself.
Correct. That's I guess I'm thinking just straight up offense.
Yeah, for the offense. Yeah.
And he's built in half offense, half off. He heals Mikasa.
Did you not have vision?
Oh, they had a
spirit came out. Yeah. Just a little bit on the reaction. I even set the arrow very, very close to hitting.
Okay, Drow Ranger picks up a butterfly, so everybody's like attacking really hard.
And
76 bonus damage across the board. You know, that yeah, this you know, for the whole fight. So much more damage again. The pick from the end will jump over the BKB. Trying to fight, actually just jumped to BKB's pissed out. Oh, he's not gonna make it!
Not against Drow.
Oh no!
They dropped it. So whatever the lead that they had about 5 minutes ago, it's all gone. RTK just is looking for a shot for they won't play any game. Here comes the Vici push.
No, I think that butterfly pickup pretty much secured that kill. The extra bonus damage for everyone. I mean, yeah, this is all, as I was saying, doing the maths, it's like what, extra 380 damage for the whole side. They just got plus up 380.
Yeah. Don't forget the birds too when they pop.
Oh, and the birds, yeah, when they put the active ground. Yeah, I think the push is so strong.
That tower is dead. Good luck, tower.
Yes.
They're gonna try to burst out RCK, but good luck with that. Glimmer Cape helping him out, but looks to get tower. Oh, Lift's gonna come out.
This is a still held on the active. He knew that they were going to put a now to active fortification and look at the drought returns.
Well, we're not seeing half of it.
Hey, you were right as well, your prediction. Should have gone here. Vici to be the ones to take the first fraction. Oh, not the just good. Looking for
Nope. No, the air on top.
Radiant's top
Stop on
tower.
the top.
they're trying to get it. Nope. What? CQ1 jumps in, grabs the cast, and the cast gets nuked down at the end. As well, look at the damage coming through. The rabbit from our kitty get the dive. I even want to be getting, but it's not going to set against this drought lineup. G. And what a performance for Vici Gaming, making the drought Vici combination work. CTY Storm, it looked a bit short. Today it was absolutely amazing. What a draft for Vici Gaming. I mean, you know, we've seen so many games of this qualifiers, but still, this late on, we're still seeing something a bit different.
Yeah, the most impressive thing was just the drought first pick, and they still executed the strategy that the way they wanted to execute it. With that said, though, Reborn did really mess up a lot. Mikasa has not been a star player for me this game.
Which was because Mikasa, across the whole qualifier so far, he's been really reliable. This game, it just didn't work out for him.